So, I have a habit of tucking in my shirt now because I wear dress shirts so often. So yeah, long time no video. I think I lost my touch for improvisation, or whatever improvisation skills I've improved on or learned through just doing one takes of videos. I think I've lost a lot of that since I haven't done a video in so long. I mean, it's only been actually it's been a while since my last video. Almost 3 weeks, I think. So much has happened, but I just felt like it just wasn't worth uploading some of the videos I took, or even uploading onto the blog some of the pictures that I took. I mean, they're all worth putting on the blog. Like, I took a trip down to Seoul, and I saw one of the royal palaces, you know, got burned down by the Japanese Empire, and then got rebuilt again, and took a tour through it. Had 2 people with me that were willing to just guide me through Korea, or Seoul, sorry, and yeah, it was a great experience. But I just felt like, you know, there's so many other videos out there that have such better descriptions and video shoots of that same place that, I don't know, I just felt like mine weren't that good, and it's not really worth it. And it's not even about the quality. I'm sure everyone just watches my videos simply because they're interested in just what I'm up to, and I'm sure you would love to see those videos. You know, not always me sitting down here, but going out into the world called the rest of Korea, not this small town that I'm in. But I don't know, maybe I'll upload them later, but I've also been pretty busy. Just marking papers and editing them. One teacher wants me to edit every little detail and then give feedback on it. And then give feedback on it again after they give me their final draft. And then one teacher said editing it too much would discourage the students from, you know, expressing themselves because they feel like they're making mistakes, which is actually a pretty big concern for a lot of students. I realized that through the short while that I've been teaching, that students are just so afraid of making mistakes that even if they actually have very good skill, conversation skill or writing skill, they just don't fully utilize it. They don't understand how good it is. You know, in the end, if you get your thoughts across, then it's a win situation no matter what. I mean, if you make any mistakes, if you don't say the right word, whatever that means, then you just learn from it, right? But I was surprised. I mean, we had a testing phase, a speaking test phase, and a writing test phase. December is actually the end of the school year. So in Canada, I don't know about the States, but the end of the school year is at the end of June. Yeah. Sometime near the end of June. And then you get the summer break, and then you start your new grade in September. But here, you have final exams and everything like that it's going to be next week, which is what, December 16th. Yeah, the December 16th. So then after that, you know, we don't have any breaks for Christmas. I think we have the break on Christmas Day, and next week, Wednesday, so the 18th, it's presidential election day, so there's no school. So I come here at a pretty cool time because I think a president gets reelected every 4 years, or there's a, what do you call it? Re-election every 4 years. So I came here when Gangnam Style became a huge success. I think it almost has 900 million views now, which is ridiculous. And then yeah, the presidential elections and whatnot. But I've also come here when it's gotten, apparently this winter it's snowing and it's a lot colder than it has been in the previous winters. Anyways, so about that was a huge tangent. So about the testing phase. So yeah, some students, they just they never participate in class, but when it was just me and my co-teacher sitting down and them just talking, we just have a picture and they talk about it, and it's like a comic strip without words, so they have to put in the dialogue and the details to just tell us what's happening in English. And some students, they're just amazing. I was just, why do you never say anything in class? You know? But some, even with skill like that, they're just not confident. They think they suck at English. And that's just because they haven't had any practice with anyone. They have no one to compare it to. And even if they did, they wouldn't want to compare it to other students because, you know, they might get made fun of, and it's quite common for students to just point and laugh at somebody in the middle of class. Something which I really, really don't like. You know, one time people pointed at a student and said he's stupid. I'm like, he's not stupid. Don't say that. Okay? He's not stupid. He just doesn't understand. Right? And there's tons of different intelligences. Like, I suck at math. I suck at calculus. But in terms of languages, I'm actually pretty good. I can understand context through body language and emotion and facial expressions, and even if I just knew one word, like yesterday, a student, I was carrying my bag, and I know bag in Korean is kaban, so the student was like, oh, kaban, something, 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 and, you know, he said it in such a way where I don't know, I just understood it, like, oh, you already have your bag, are you going home? That's what I took, and I said, yeah. He's like, what? Do you understand what I said? I don't know. I'm pretty sure, no, that isn't intelligence. Like, I don't think a lot of people would be able to get that. But yeah, I just wish students had more confidence in their abilities to speak and read and write English. You know, I had some students that in the same like testing thing where my co-teacher and I were sitting side by side. The student basically aced the test, just said a few things that weren't right, but like they memorized word for word what they had to say, and because they didn't say it word for word, they feel like they failed. And I was like, do you memorize things that you say to people beforehand? No, it's all based on context, and you use a combination of words that you learned previously, and you improvise. Really, when you talk, you're improvising all the time. So, you know, why do you not understand that? You speak a language, every language is improvised. There's no way you can remember beforehand everything that you're going to say for the whole day. Because you don't know what people are going to say to you, you don't know what's going to happen, right? But yeah, it's really up to me to make sure they're comfortable, and that I have to explain that concept to them. And other students that don't talk, yeah, they really just don't understand English, and they just gave up on the test. But I give them marks for trying, but if they just give up on the spot, can't really give them much sympathy. I could give them emotional sympathy, just not grades, sympathetic grades. Yeah, so I've actually been talking without coughing like crazy. So that gum-ho drink that I actually bought another 4-pack of them. They've been working quite well. I'm gonna have one right now. Yeah, I don't know. I think at the same time I changed the way I eat. Like I eat fruits first now. Apparently that's really good for you, just to eat fruits when you're hungry and before you start eating your meal. So, you know, I did that. Maybe the vitamin C and like all the other stuff got absorbed better through my body that way. And then after I ate the meal, like, I don't know. yeah, I made some changes in my diet. So, yeah. Yeah. I think this has been going on for long enough. But yeah, I realized I have so much to say. 'Cause it's been so long since my last update. But it's just me sitting down, but you know, I think I said some pretty interesting enough stuff. So, anyways, hopefully the next update will be soon enough. Been busy, but won't be as busy in the next upcoming few weeks. So, winter break starts on the 28th, so we still have to go to school. I think Christmas Day we don't have school, but that's it. Like Christmas Eve, all that, we still have to go. On the upside, we have a month off, so until February 28th, basically. Yeah, we don't have school. And then March, I think we come back, because February has 28 days, right, in a month? Or was it 26? I forget. But yeah, so we come back for 4 days of school, and then it's another 2.5 weeks of spring break. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't understand why they don't space things out better, but that's just how it works. So the winter breaks are longer, summer breaks are shorter. Yeah, why is it so different? So Canada is June when school finishes, and September when the new year starts, new grade. Korea, it's December when it finishes, and then when you come back in briefly in March, and then maybe, yeah, something like that. You start a new grade, and then Japan, yeah, you start your new grade in April. So I guess Korea and Japan are kind of similar, but yeah, it's just different every country, which I thought was interesting. I thought Asia had like the complete, like the same schedule. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I have a lot of knowledge that I accumulated, so hopefully I'll be able to just put them all together, put my thoughts together, and then do another video. But yeah, that's it for now.